Hey, I'm really happy you're here.
Why's that?
Because I like you a lot.
Cherry is a film directed by the very famous Avengers directors, Anthony Russo and his brother Joe. It stars Tom Holland, co-stars Ciara Bravo. You can see it on Apple Plus TV. I asked Ciara how on earth you go about working with two directors.
You know, the brothers have a really well-established, great dynamic at this point, which I think is evident by making one of the biggest movies of all time. I found it really interesting to work with them. You know, being siblings, I would expect, maybe it's just based on my personal experience of being a sibling, I would expect a lot more bickering than there was. I was very impressed by how clear and concise they were with all of their thoughts. I mean, they had such a specific view for this project, and they had a wonderful way of making that work. Now, of course, yeah, there were times where one of them would come over and sneak you a note, and then the next take, the other one would come over and say, "Don't do that." like, no, do the opposite. But I was happy to do that as long as we were getting what we needed to get.
Well, this film has an interesting sort of tone. What did they do to explain it to you?
Well, what was nice arriving on set or in the production office is they had about 4 walls covered in reference photos for each chapter of the film, which made breaking it down and understanding the feeling that we were going for far easier to metabolize.
You know, what she was referring to is our visual wall. And this film was very meticulous from a stylization standpoint. It's a big gonzo, but there's a method to the madness in the movie. We were using a visual language to convey the subjectivity of the narrator from the book. We wanted you to feel his experiences, which were very diverse throughout the film. And the mission when you're doing something that's almost like a visual anthology is, one, you have to plan it out meticulously. You have to understand lenses, color schemes, what combination of films this is. Red Desert, bringing out the psychology of a character and reflecting that in the colors around them and then their surroundings through impressionism. So she would, we would show them our visual wall and talk them through how the movie was going to progress and how they felt as a character.
This is a challenging movie. It's a difficult journey to go on, both as a storyteller and as a film goer.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking the time to go through all that.
Flicks with Patrick Stoner explores the craft and culture of filmmaking that enhance our communities for television stations and websites around the country.
I'm Patrick Stoner. Watch more interviews by subscribing to WHYY.